Late for me is like 8:30, 9.
Okay, so she walks in at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m.,
Right.
and describe the interaction between her walking in the door.
Well, she comes in, she gives me a kiss, she goes upstairs, she changes, she takes a shower. She might get on the computer for a little bit, and basically she goes to bed.
Okay. And now, is that different from her behavior when she was coming home at a more reasonable time?
Yes.
That's different. Now, how was her behavior when she came home at, say, 5 o'clock?
Well, she'd come home at 5 o'clock, she would do the same, give me a kiss, you know, um, help the kids with their homework, cook dinner. We might watch a couple shows on television, and, you know.
So you two were together a lot more. You had more interaction when she was getting home earlier.
Right.
Okay. Now, I also noticed on your form here that you have very traditional views about marriage. Would you agree to that?
Pretty much.
Okay, where the husband, reading off here, you say the husband, in your view, the husband's role in the marriage should be taking care of the family, such as paying bills, making sure the kids have clothes, and making sure there's food in the house. Is that how you consider
That's
the
correct.
husband's role in the family?
Right.
And the next question asks about the woman's role in the marriage. And the woman's role in the marriage to you was taking care of the house, meaning cleaning it, keeping the husband happy, keeping the children happy. Is that still current?
That's correct.
Okay. So now, whenever your wife is working late and the issues that she's been having, do you think that she is? How would you consider her role right now based on what you've written here? Based on what you think a woman should do in a marriage, how is your wife's behavior coinciding with that, or is it?
Well, it's not right now, and it might not be her fault. I mean, by the time she gets home, the kids are already in bed, so I've already cooked dinner, so she's not having a lot of interaction with them during the weekday anyway.
Okay, so you're concerned that she's not spending enough time with the children during the week?
Mm-hmm.
And you're taking on more of the role that you would traditionally think was a wife's role. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you're doing more of the cleaning, taking care of the kids, and more of the interaction with the children, which in your view is more of the woman's role in the marriage.
Correct.
Okay. All right, we'll get back to that in one moment. Now, another issue that you have is that besides her working late, you have an issue on here I think is very, very important. You think that your wife may be having an affair.
That's possible.
And what leads you to believe that she may be having an affair?
Just how she's withdrawing with me. I mean, there's no, no loving and cuddling or any sexual activities that are going on with us. She's just different. So, I mean that's just making me think of other things. It's probably true. It might not be true, but it's just making me wonder anyway.
Okay. And have you addressed any of these concerns at all, with the wife working late?
We've talked about working late, yes, but not the cheating part.
Okay.
Because that's just, I don't know if that's true or not. So.
Okay. Let's first talk about the working late. What have your conversations with your wife been about her working late? What have you talked about when it comes to that?
We've talked about why are you working so late, and I don't like you working late. I like you home at a certain time, like you've always been.
And what is her response?
Well, her response is, I have a lot more to do now, so I have to work late to complete my task that I'm doing.
Okay. And if she didn't complete the task she was asked to complete, what do you think may happen at her job?
She probably would get fired, probably.
Would you be willing to accept that as a consequence of her getting home on time?
I would be, because she's working this job because she loves to do it. It's not like, I make pretty good money, so she doesn't have to work. She's doing this because she wants to do this.
Okay. And do you feel that her working outside the home, has this been a problem before?
No, it's never been a problem before because it was always hours that were conducive, to what we were accustomed to, a certain time. When the kids got off of school, she was already back home. She only worked like part-time. So she was basically gone when the kids were at school, so it wasn't an issue. And when they came home, she was home.
Right. So it was more of a traditional atmosphere that you were used to and you anticipated for your own marriage.
Correct.
Okay. Now, I know that you said that you've spoken to your wife about her not being home a lot or enough for your taste. Is there a lot more arguing? Is there a lot more discussion? I know you said she's withdrawn, but do you have conversations at all anymore?
Not really. Not really.
No conversations. What about leisurely activities? Going to a park, going to a carnival? Had you done that before in the marriage?
We've done that before, yes. Seems like right now we just don't have time to do it anymore.
Because back again, her busy schedule.